How's everybody doing? I know it's been a little while, and I was just gonna get on here and give y'all an update on how the Nova build's going, making some serious progress. Starting off with the front end. Finally got the front end on. Looks a little goofy with the entire front of the car chopped off, but here it is. I've been gone, so my dad and grandpa pretty much disassembled the whole front of my car, which is kind of crazy that you can take a car apart that fast. Not much to it, 8 bolts and the whole front of your car falls off. So, taking the old off, and 55 years later, a lot of advancements in engineering and stuff, so ended up going with the Heidts front end. But yeah, there's my front of my car. It looks a little goofy, but there it is. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not made to handle high horsepower, and these Novas are unibody, so we need a little extra help stiffening it all up. So had to end up taking it off, and since we had it off, it was a good time to fix all these holes. For the last 55 years, you know, people add and take away and put new stuff, so they just drill a hole wherever's convenient to run lines through. I mean, look at all that. That's like way crazy there's that many holes in there. So ended up making little patches, put them on the inside, and you can see where my dad tack welded all the way around. Then after that, put Bondo, a couple different layers on there to let it dry and harden, and then kind of smear it flat. Takes a couple passes, and then you can kind of see first pass, second pass, and then primed it and painted it. This is like the first coat. Ended up doing 3, 4, 5 coats. I can't really remember, but after that, it was time to start putting this Pro Touring Heidts front end together. Actually, a lot of pieces that go to it. You can see my inner fenders, the Willwood brakes and calipers, new rotors, upper lower control arms. I got the custom QA1 coilovers. I think Bob at Heidts, me and him talked on the phone for like an hour, ended up going with the 500-pound springs for it, sway bar, all kinds of stuff coming at it. But it's got instructions and pictures, so from what my dad was saying, pretty straightforward. I mean, if it got pictures, anybody can do it. You just look at the picture. But one thing is everything that comes in the kit is raw metal, so every item before you install have to prime it and paint it, which takes a while. So keep that in mind if you end up buying one, that everything is raw metal, so you're gonna have to do something with it. So you can see here, got the coilovers and the front clip put on. Here's an example of what one of the pictures look like, step by step booklet. Then this is it, kind of the turning assembly, as you will. And then each box that comes with parts and bolts has its own instruction, so it's pretty simple. But yeah, there's the whole front end. Looks a little funny with no side fenders or nothing like that, or bumper, but yeah, that's pretty much all you need to drive a car is what you see right there. While this was getting put together, a care package from Tick Performance came in. The 1800 horsepower capable intake intercooler. So that's pretty exciting. You can see right here, I think it's like 4-inch thick, I believe. The like 1200 horsepower one's half the size, but for $100 you get twice as much. So I spent the $100 and got one twice as much, because you can't have your motor running too cool. There's my water pump to run it, and yeah, this is kind of mocked up. It's just sitting up there, but it's pretty much exactly what it's going to look like under the hood. And by under the hood, I mean I gotta cut a hole in my hood so it sticks in there. Either that or get like a Pro Mod hood cowl. So to end it off, this is the VIN on the front. I looked up, so this car was built on the 4th week of May in Ohio. It's a Chevy 2 Nova SS V8 two-door coupe made in Norwood, Ohio. It was serial number 13445. The interior trim is fawn standard cloth color, and the exterior paint was Sierra tan, which is cool. And it come with 4 extra mods: factory C60 air conditioner, M35 power glide transmission, AO2 tinted windshield, and a U63 push button radio. So we're fancy. And that's it for the update. Right now, kind of waiting on parts and finalizing a couple more things that I'm gonna buy and make sure everything's gonna work out the way I want it to. But yeah, that's about it. Hope everybody enjoyed the update and look forward to the next update when more parts come in. I'll see y'all later.